Ever pondered about the secrets that lie within the heart of West Africa, specifically Guinea? Nestled on the Atlantic coast, this land whispers tales of ancient civilizations, vibrant cultures, and resilience against odds. As the rhythmic beat of the djembe drums echo across the landscape, the spirit of Guinea invites you to delve into its depths, unearth the stories etched in its soil, and the melodies woven into its air. Join us as we journey through time to unravel the enigma that is Guinea. Our story begins in the prehistoric eras, where the first signs of human life in Guinea were found. This West African nation, nestled between Sierra Leone and Liberia to the south, and Guinea-Bissau and Senegal to the north, has a rich tapestry of human history that dates back tens of thousands of years. Let's rewind to the prehistoric era of Guinea. Archaeologists have uncovered evidence of early human life scattered across the country. Among these findings are ancient tools, pottery, and even cave paintings, all whispering tales of the first people who called this land home. These early inhabitants were not a single group, but a collection of diverse tribes, each with their own unique cultures and traditions. They were hunter-gatherers, living in harmony with the land and the seasons. They hunted for game in the lush forests and fished in the plentiful rivers that crisscrossed the country. They gathered fruits and nuts from the wild and cultivated crops in the fertile soil. Each tribe had its own distinct language, beliefs, and social structures. They crafted tools, created intricate artwork, and built shelters, demonstrating a deep understanding of their environment and a remarkable ability to adapt and innovate. Their way of life was in tune with nature, respecting the balance of the ecosystem they were a part of. These tribes were the first chapters in Guinea's story, laying the groundwork for the complex societies that would eventually evolve. They established trade routes, developed agricultural techniques, and fostered traditions that would shape the cultural landscape of the region. As centuries passed, these early tribes laid the foundation for the kingdoms that would arise. They left an indelible mark on the land, their legacy echoing through the ages. Their descendants would carry forth their spirit of resilience and ingenuity, navigating the challenges and changes that lay ahead. Every stone tool, every piece of pottery, every ancient cave painting found in Guinea is a testament to these early tribes. They are the silent witnesses of Guinea's dawn, the first glimmers of a nation's story that continues to unfold. As centuries passed, these early tribes laid the foundation for the kingdoms that would arise. Fast forward to the Middle Ages, Guinea found itself under the rule of powerful empires. The Middle Ages were a time of great change in Guinea, as the land came under the rule of several powerful empires, each leaving an indelible mark on the region's culture and society. First among these was the Ghana Empire, a formidable force that reigned from the 7th to the 13th centuries. The Ghana Empire was known for its wealth, which was largely derived from its control of the trans-Saharan trade in gold and salt. It was an era of prosperity, where the arts and education flourished, and the empire's influence stretched far and wide. Following the decline of the Ghana Empire, the Mali Empire emerged to take its place in the 13th century. Under the rule of the legendary Mansa Musa, the Mali Empire reached its zenith, becoming a beacon of wealth and culture. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage to Mecca put the Mali Empire on the world map, and his patronage of the arts and education led to the establishment of the renowned University of Timbuktu. But even the mighty Mali Empire had to give way to the rise of the Songhai Empire in the 15th century. The Songhai Empire was the largest empire in West Africa, known for its military prowess and administrative efficiency. It was an era of significant cultural and societal changes, with a focus on law and order, as well as the promotion of Islam. Each of these empires left a lasting legacy in Guinea, shaping its cultural fabric and societal norms. They were periods of wealth and prosperity, of intellectual growth and cultural development. Yet they were also times of conflict and change, as one empire gave way to another. However, the winds of change were blowing towards Guinea, bringing with them a wave of colonial influence. The next chapter of Guinea's history was about to unfold as the reign of empires gave way to a new era. Stepping into the 19th century, Guinea was caught in the crosshairs of European colonial powers. As the world awakened to the dawn of a new century, the land of Guinea found itself the object of a grand and far-reaching contest, the scramble for Africa. In this era, the French flag was hoisted high over Guinea, marking the beginning of a new chapter in its history. The French sought to extract the rich resources that lay beneath the Guinean soil: diamonds, gold, bauxite, and more. They brought with them a wave of changes, the ripples of which can still be felt today. The French introduced a new language, new systems of administration, and a new way of life. But this was not a peaceful transition. The colonial rule was marked by resistance and rebellion from the Guinean people. They fought to preserve their culture, their traditions, and their way of life from the encroachment of foreign influence. However, the French colonial rule was not all darkness. It brought about infrastructure development, the establishment of schools and hospitals, and the introduction of modern farming techniques. These changes, albeit forced, laid the foundation for the Guinea we know today. Yet the price paid for these advancements was steep. The Guinean people were subjected to harsh labor, forced to work in mines and fields under brutal conditions. They were taxed heavily, their freedoms curtailed, and their lives controlled. As the shadows of colonial rule lengthened, the spirit of the Guinean people remained unbroken. They nurtured a dream of freedom, of self-determination, of a land that was truly their own. This dream became the flame that lit their path, a beacon in the darkness of colonial rule. The colonial era was a time of change, of struggle, and of resilience. It was a crucible that shaped the character of the Guinean people, forging them into a nation ready to fight for its freedom. The fight for freedom was on the horizon, and the Guinean people were ready to reclaim their land. As the 20th century dawned, the Guinean people began their struggle for independence. A wave of resistance began to swell, fueled by the desire for self-rule and the end of foreign dominance. This was a fight not just for political freedom, but for cultural and social emancipation as well. Key figures emerged during this period, individuals who would lead the charge for independence. Among them was Ahmed Sékou Touré, a trade unionist who later became the first president of Guinea. His relentless advocacy and charismatic leadership galvanized the masses, turning a dream of independence into a tangible goal. The fight was not without its challenges. Guineans faced repression, violence, and immense sacrifices. Yet, they remained undeterred. This resilience was rewarded on October 2, 1958, when Guinea finally achieved its independence from France. This moment was more than a political milestone. It was the culmination of decades of struggle, the fulfillment of a dream nurtured by generations. Yet, the fight for freedom was not just about breaking shackles. It was about building a future. The Guineans did not just fight for the right to rule themselves, they fought for the right to shape their own destiny, to build a nation that reflected their values, their culture, and their aspirations. Independence marked a new chapter for Guinea, one of self-rule and growth. In the wake of independence, modern Guinea began to take shape. Emerging from the shadows of colonial rule, the nation embarked on a journey of self-definition and growth. In this new era, the focus shifted towards establishing a democratic government, bolstering the economy, and uplifting the living standards of the people. Guinea faced its fair share of challenges in this modern era. Political instability, economic hardships, and health crises like the Ebola outbreak in 2014 tested the nation's resilience. Yet, through each hurdle, the spirit of the Guinean people shone brighter, their determination stronger. Optimism began to take root as Guinea made strides in various sectors. The mining industry boomed, agriculture thrived, and education became more accessible. The nation's rich culture and diversity became its strength, painting a vibrant picture of unity in diversity. And that is the journey of Guinea, a testament to the resilience and spirit of its people. From prehistoric tribes to modern nationhood, Guinea's journey is one of strength and perseverance. We've journeyed through its dawn, the reign of empires, the colonial era, the fight for freedom, and into modern Guinea. We've seen a nation shaped by its past, yet unyieldingly moving forward. We've witnessed a people rooted in tradition, yet resiliently embracing the future. Unraveling the enigma that is Guinea, we find a rich tapestry of history and culture that continues to thrive today.